MarsensDomain.
Mother 3. Will it make the switch? So this is a game that a lot of fans have been asking for a very, very, very long time. Particularly those in the West, because this game has already been released. It's just the fact that it's never been released in English. This was a game that was only sold in Japan. But with Super Smash Bros. Brawl having Lucas in the game, it got a lot of people to become fans of Lucas. And Lucas is from Mother 3. So it started this snowball effect of more and more and more fans being like, hey, can we get Mother 3 over here? Because people who are already fans of the Mother series, which over here we got Earthbound, which was Mother 2 in Japan, people were already getting into the Mother series as it was. So then when Lucas came into Brawl, it was like, okay, all the fans of Earthbound and now the fans of Lucas really started to demand, hey, we want Mother 3 over here. We want it to be localized. We want to be able to play it. And now it's honestly become some sort of meme almost, because now Reggie, the president of Nintendo of America, is very well aware that fans want Mother 3. Because he's talked about it in multiple interviews, and when he goes to big events, a lot of times people end up cheering Mother 3 around him. So Nintendo themselves are aware that fans want Mother 3. So why haven't we gotten it? I think the reason why we haven't gotten it is because I think it's easy for people to forget sometimes that people demanding for something does not guarantee a sale. And what I mean by this is that when Reggie was at E3 this year and people around him were chanting, "We want Mother 3, people start joining in because it's just fun at that point to just be a part of something. And since it's already kind of a meme, a lot of those people cheering that probably aren't people that are even planning on buying the game. They may have never played a Mother game at all. They might not even know that Lucas is from Mother 3. These are just people that are chanting, "We want Mother 3. So Nintendo themselves has to kind of figure out themselves, okay, who is actually going to buy this game and who is just demanding it just for the sake of demanding it. Because there's also people who just would like to see it released here because they want the fans to be able to enjoy it. So maybe that person doesn't necessarily want the game, but maybe their friend wants it, so they're trying to help to get the game to come onto the Switch as well. So fan demand does not relate to just pure sales, and Nintendo has to figure that out as to if it's worth it for them to do the work of translating it and then releasing it on the Switch. But the crazy thing about all of this is that there's already been a fan-made Mother 3 where it's all been translated. So at that point, you would think Nintendo would honestly just offer them some money and be like, hey, we're going to proofread it and make sure that we agree with all the translations that are in there. Maybe we'll make some tweaks or whatever. Maybe we'll keep it the same. But we want to pay you and allow us to use this translation at our discretion. Because at that point, how could it not be worth it for them? Honestly, I don't even see how translating that game could be that difficult in the first place. In terms of money, I'm not saying that it's easy to translate a game. I mean, I couldn't translate anything. I only know English. But in terms of how much it would cost Nintendo, I don't see how it could cost that much. I mean, I don't know a lot about that, so I can't say for sure. But with how much money Nintendo has, I can't imagine that if the only thing they have to do is translate that game to be able to sell it on the Switch, I don't see how that wouldn't be worth it for them. And they could even go a step further and translate it and make it in HD. That way people in Japan would have a reason to rebuy it because they'd be like, hey, it's remastered, it's in HD, this is cool. Maybe they could even add a couple bonus things in there, maybe. So then people in Japan would want to buy it, even though it's been sold over there before. And then people in the West would want to buy it because they'd be like, hey, it's been translated and now it's remastered. So in my opinion, I think that it most definitely should make the Switch, and I think that they would make profit. Do I think the game will make the Switch? I'm leaning more towards no, but I think this is a 75-25. 75 no, 25 yes. Because I would honestly just say flat out no, it will not make the Switch, because Nintendo just seems to be very weird about this. Even though I think it would make perfect sense for them to port it over, they've just been very strange about it, because people have been asking for this game for a very, very long time at this point, and they've still done nothing. But the reason why I think there is a slight chance it will make the Switch is that they honestly released the first Mother game on the Wii U Virtual Console. And them doing that just really confused me back when they initially did it, because it was like, why are they doing this game and not Mother 3? Everyone's been asking for Mother 3. And from the little bit that I know about that whole thing, apparently the first Mother game was actually translated in English. So when they ported it on the Wii U, they just had to port it. With Mother 3, they're going to have to actually go in and translate it. So I'm sure that it's annoying that I'm not giving a definitive answer, but this one is just very different from most of the games that I've covered with this series. So will Mother 3 make the switch? Most likely no, but there is still a chance. So that's all I have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about all this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.